Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. When you think of lions, what comes to mind? A powerful, majestic ruler of the African savanna? Like, the undisputed king of beasts. But what if he told you that the reality is far more complex and fascinating? What if the king isn't as perfect as we've been led to believe? Today, we're diving deep into the world of lions to uncover 10 hidden secrets that will completely change how you see this iconic predator. Get ready to have your mind blown. So, let's start with a big one. Who really brings home the bacon? Or rather, the zebra? We often see male lions looking fierce and dominant, but it's the lionesses who are the true providers. These powerful females handle about 90% of all the hunting for the pride. They're masters of teamwork and strategy, working together to take down prey much larger than themselves. So what does the male do? His main job is security. He patrols and fiercely protects the pride's territory from rival males. But here's the kicker. Even though the lionesses do most of the work, the male lion always eats fast. Talk about royal privilege. Now let's talk about the famous roar. You've probably heard it in movies, a sound that shakes you to your core. Well, that's not an exaggeration. A lion's roar is the loudest of any big cat. And it can be heard up to 8 kilometers, or 5 miles, away. It's not just for show. Though, this incredible sound serves multiple purposes. It's a powerful way to mark their territory, like a giant keep-out sign for other lions. It also helps pride members locate each other in the vast savanna. And of course, it's an incredibly effective tool for intimidating rivals and scaring off potential threats. It's their long-distance communication system. Here is a fact that might surprise you. Lions are arguably the laziest of all the big cats. You heard me right. It might seem counterintuitive for a top predator, but lions can spend up to 20 hours a day just resting, napping, and lounging around. But this isn't laziness in the human sense. It's a crucial survival strategy. Living in the hot African climate requires a lot of energy, so they conserve it during the day. This long rest period allows them to save their strength for when it really matters, hunting during the cooler hours of the night and dawn, when they have the advantage. When they do decide to move, they can be incredibly fast. A lion can reach a top speed of around 80 kilometers per hour, or 50 miles per hour. That's as fast as a car on a highway. But there's a catch. They can only maintain this incredible speed for very short bursts. They're sprinters, not marathon runners. This is why you rarely see a lion engaging in a long chase. Instead, they rely on stealth and teamwork. They use the tall grass for cover, getting as close as possible to their prey before launching a surprise, coordinated ambush. It's a game of strategy, not just raw speed. Let's discuss the male lion's most iconic feature. His mane. It's not just a fashion statement. The size and color of a mane are a direct signal of a male's health and fighting ability. Studies have shown that lionesses are more attracted to males with thick, dark manes. It's the lion equivalent of a flashy sports car. But the mane also has a very practical purpose. During the violent, often deadly fights between rival males for control of a pride, the thick color of hair provides vital protection for the neck and the throat area. It's a built-in suit of armor. Believe it or not, lions weren't always just an African icon. Thousands of years ago, their range was immense. Lions roamed across parts of Europe, including Greece and Turkey, and all the way through the Middle East into Pakistan and India. They were a common sight in many parts of the world. Sadly, due to habitat loss and human conflict, their territory has shrunk dramatically. Today, outside of Africa, only a single, small, and endangered population of Asiatic lions survives in the wild, living in India's Gir forest. It's a stark reminder of their vulnerability. Life for a male lion is tough, especially when they're young. A significant number of male cubs don't even make it to adulthood. Those who do are often forced out of their birth pride when they become a threat to the dominant male. They become nomads, wandering alone or in small groups with their brothers. During this time, they face constant danger. Starvation is a real threat, as is competition with other predators and the violent clashes with resident males of a territory. It's a brutal and challenging period, and only the strongest and the smartest will survive to one day lead a pride of their own. Okay, this next fact is a bit intense. It concerns their mating habits, which are nothing short of extreme. When a lioness is in heat, the pair can mate as frequently as every 15 to 20 minutes, for 4 or 5 days straight. That can add up to hundreds of times. This marathon behavior isn't about romance. It's about ensuring reproductive success. This incredible frequency helps to stimulate ovulation and increase the chances of conception. It's a physically demanding process for both the male and the female, showcasing the powerful biological drives that govern their lives. Now for a darker side of lion behavior. When a male, or a coalition of males, successfully takes over a pride, One of the first things they often do is kill any existing young cubs. This sounds incredibly cruel, and it is, but from an evolutionary perspective, it makes sense. The cubs are not his offspring, so by eliminating them, he removes his predecessor's genetic legacy. This act also has another immediate effect. It causes the leonesses to quickly combat into hit, allowing the Numala to mate with them and start producing his own offspring right away. It's a brutal but effective strategy for passing on his genes. Finally, let's talk about their secret language. We know about the roar, but lions have a much more complex communication system. They use a wide variety of sounds, including growls, snarls, grunts, moans, and even a sound that resembles a sneeze, which they use as a signal when stalking prey. Each of these vocalizations has a specific meaning understood by the pride. It's how they coordinate hunts, warn of danger, and reinforce social bonds. They're constantly talking to each other, sharing information in a language we are only just beginning to understand. So, the king of the savannah is far from a simple, one-dimensional ruler. He's a complex creature, living in a sophisticated social structure full of drama, strategy, and surprising behaviors. From the hardworking leonesses to the lazy but strategic males, there's so much more to these animals than meets the eye. What did you find most surprising? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing wildlife facts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.